Almost time.
Yeah, the camel hair jacket and the,
I figure it's
the light brown poly.
very, very fashionable
Well, it's a
these
tribute to
days.
Jean, was very fashionable.
Yeah. Oh, she might have thought that, you know.
But
She might have thought that. Let's see. Yeah, right when I'm getting ready to start, the cough starts.
oh, yeah, no,
Yeah. All right. Well, hello out there in television land.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Welcome to another exciting episode of Saturday morning services with Temple Beth Emet. Live stream. Okay, for those of you who are with us for the first time, what we do at this time between 9:30 and a little bit before 10, and if you're interested in doing the entire preliminary service, you can do that on your own. What we're doing in here is sort of a reflection on the alternative preliminary service that we do during the year when we have people actually on premises and things. And we talk about the services and we try different tunes for the prayers and it's a little bit looser. So if you have a suggestion, something you'd like to have me talk about, you can email me or call me, leave a message at the shul, and we'll try and get to that. We've gone over the very beginning of the service, for example, what you do when you wake up, what you do when you walk into the synagogue, and now we're sort of into the heart of Shacharit. What I call the heart of the Shacharit service, the morning service, is the unit that contains the Shema and the Amidah, and they're together. They're linked. The Shema in an abstract sort of way describes some of the attributes of God. It's sort of like getting to talk about who it is we're talking to, and then the Amidah is talking to God. So first we set it up. I've always compared it to like a job interview. You really want this job interview, you go in, they say, why do you want to work for this company? Well, we go way back. My great-great-grandfather, was one of the founding members of the board, and that's what we try and establish that there's a relationship between the people and God, and there's a promise that's been made, and we just don't want you to forget it, and so we talk about what we know about God, about justice and mercy and things like that, and then we talk to God. So it's sort of the wind-up and the pitch. So we're talking about the wind-up today. So starting on page 107, the first blessing before the Shema is a very long blessing. Now, when you read the Mishnah, it talks about long blessings and short blessings. And what they mean by a long blessing and a short blessing is a long blessing starts with Baruch Atah and ends with the Baruch Atah. It doesn't seem to really have anything to do with length, but I think they got it from here. The first blessing before the Shema starts with the Baruch Atah and ends many pages later with the Baruch Atah. And the second blessing is just all on one page. And it doesn't start with one, but it ends with a Baruch Atah. So I have a feeling that the idea of a long blessing according to the Mishnah and a short blessing according to the Mishnah comes from the example set by the Shacharit blessings before the Shema. Boy, what's wrong with my voice? It's that breakfast. Okay. So let's take a quick look at this. You have two blessings before the Shema. The first one starts on page 107 in our Siddur Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals. And it goes to 108, it goes to 109, the top two paragraphs, and then it finishes off on 110. And you can tell this is quite a lengthy little blessing. And it's talking about mostly creation, and it's talking about the sun, the moon, the stars, the natural universe, the way things are set up, and our appreciation of those things. The second blessing on page 111, Ahava Rabbah, well, just the very first couple of words there, Ahava Rabbah, great and enduring love. With a great and enduring love you have loved us. And it's not talking about the natural universe, it's not talking about the sun, the moon, and the stars, it's talking about a relationship between us and the Creator. And the, as I like to say in my own little way, that the second blessing is based on the theme that the Lord so loved the Jews that he gave them his only begotten Torah. Apologies to John 3:16. And then you get into the three paragraphs of the Shema. So this is central, and this will probably be the last big point I make here today, is that when you say, what is the Shema? And some people wax philosophical about it. The Shema is the watchword of our faith. The Shema is, contains the world of Jewish belief. But structurally what it is, it's three paragraphs from the Torah that are so important that the ancient rabbis thought you should say this twice a day. It's not just the one line, Shema Yisrael. That's the first line in it, in the Kriyat Shema. There's a longish second paragraph that we usually skip over, and a third paragraph that's up on page 113 that we, usually just hear the end of. And each of those things has to do with certain aspects of the relationship that the ancient Jews felt they had with God. So, with that, at the center, the rabbis thought that there was some stuff that was still missing. So they wrote these blessings to go around. We talked about the first two, and the one after it starts on 113. And even though it's rather lengthy, it fills up 2 whole pages almost. It's considered a short blessing because it does not start with a Baruch Atah. Remember our technical vocabulary here. But it does end in one, and it leads right into the Amidah. So next week we'll talk about some of these paragraphs and what meaning we can get out of them. And as we're saying them at home during these interesting times, this is something else that you can think about, and we can grow a little bit in that direction. So, any questions? Oh, right.
We answered them all.
I don't think so. But just remember, there are no stupid questions, only the ones that are not asked. So let's start today's abbreviated preliminary service. So back on page 65. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan l'sech v'vina l'havchin ben yom uven laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani b'tzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani ben chorim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Break those chains. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim. Sit up straight. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rocha haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasali kol tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura. Touch your belt. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael v'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten le'yoif koach. And we'll go over to page 83. And we'll catch up with Baruch Shamar.
You can do a Kaddish?
I was thinking we'd do the one, actually, we could do the 182. As long as we're doing that, we'll start on we're going back to page 81. Now, if this is confusing, because we call the page and then we change the page, we're making it up too, but we're going to continue on page 81 with Psalm 30, Mizmor Shir Chanukat Habayit LeDavid. And this is such a great psalm. This is the one you really want to wake up to. It's got great lines in it. Ma betzah b'dami b'riditi el shochat. What does it benefit anyone, even God, in my demise? What does my blood benefit anybody? And my descent into the pit. Patachta saki hafakta mispedi lemachori. You have turned my mourning, my eulogy around to dancing for me. Patachta saki v'ta'azrani simcha. You have, how do they put it? You've changed my sackcloth, my mourning clothing, MOUR, and you've made me hear a great joy. It just doesn't get any better. You go to bed, was it the Erev Yalin Bechi V'la Boker Rina. I'm skipping around, but these are all great lines, and they can serve as a good jumping off point for any given morning. Be'erev Yalin Bechi V'la Boker Rina. In the evening, you go to bed in tears and crying, and in the morning, you wake up and you rejoice. It's a new day. You can start all over. Today is that first day. We used to say in the 60s, today's the first day of the rest of the month. And now we'll go over to page 82 and we'll have Kaddish Yatom.
Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rava.
Amen.
V'alma divarach irutei v'amlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'bizman kari v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shemei rava mevarach le'olam olmei olmaya. Yit parach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit rombam v'yit naseh V'yit hadar, v'yit aleh, v'yit halal, shemeda kudushav.
Brechu.
Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tishbechata v'nechamata, da'amirhan bi'alma v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Aseh shalom bimromav, v'aseh shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen. Now we're on page 83, and we got Baruch She'amar. If it's comfortable for you, I encourage you to stand. Baruch She'amar v'haya ha'olam. Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hoseh v'reshit, Baruch Omer v'yoseh, Baruch Ozel Mekayim, Baruch Merachim al haaretz, Baruch Merachim al habriot, Baruch Mishalem Sachar Tov l'Reah, Baruch Chai La'ad, V'kayam lanetzach, Baruch Bodeh u'Matzil, Baruch Shemo.
And we'll continue on page 85, down at the bottom. Romimu, Romimu, Adonai Eloheinu, V'ishtachavu, V'ishtachavu, Hadom Raglav Kadoshu, Romimu, Romimu, Adonai Eloheinu, V'ishtachavu, V'ishtachavu, L'har Kodsho, Ki Kadosh, Ki Kadosh, Ki Kadosh, Adonai Eloheinu, Yadadadadadadai. Hey! And we'll go over to page 86, top of the bottom paragraph. Hoshia et amecha, uvarech et nachalatecha, urem, 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 v'nasem, urem, v'nasem ad ha'olam. Hoshia et amecha, uvarech et nachalatecha, urem, 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 v'nasem, urem, v'nasem ad ha'olam. And on page 88, well, Psalm 34 is acrostic, has the most of the alphabet in order. I think they're missing a vav, but we're going down to the mem, and we're singing a song that was popular a number of years ago in Israel. Mi ha'ish hechafetz chayim, ohev yamim, ohev yamim liroto, nitzor lishon chamera, ushvatecha medaber mirma, sur meira ve'aseto, Bake shalom v'radfehu, mi ha'ish hechafetz chayim, ohev yamim, ohev yamim liroto. And we'll head on to page 92. And we'll do the first and last four lines of Psalm 136. Hodu l'Adonai ki tov ki le'olam hasto. Hodu le'Elohei ha'Elohim ki le'olam hasto. Hodu l'Adonai ha'Adonim ki le'olam hasto. Lose niflaot gidolo levado ki le'olam chasto. שבשפלנו זכר לנו כי לעולם חסדו ויפרקנו מצרינו כי לעולם חסדו נותן לחם לכל בשר כי לעולם חסדו הודו לאל השמיים כי לעולם חסדו. And we'll go over to page 94. And because we're not, this coming Friday night, we're going to try and do a similar thing. Try and get a little bit of Friday night life into our routine. And then we're going to have, what did we say, on the second?
Well, the last Friday.
Last Friday of the month, that's right. But we're starting a week from last night, sort of as the preview, and then we'll continue on the last Shabbat of the month. But here, 6 lines from the bottom on page 94 of Psalm 92. Tzaddik atah yifrach ke'erez balevanon yizgeh shetuli beveit Adonai bechadrot Eloheinu yavrichu od yenuvon b'seiva dishenim v'rananim yiyu lehagid ki yashar Adonai tzuri velo avlatabo. And on page 96, where it says, Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha, those blessed are those who sit in your house. Sit down.
Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha, Odi Halelucha Selah.
Ashrei Am Shekachalo, Ashrei Am Shalonai Eloham,
Tila David.
Just read this to ourselves here.
Tilat Adonai yidaber pi vivarech kol basar shem kodsho leolam va'ed v'anachnu nivarech yam me'adav yad olam hallelujah.
And we'll continue on page 99. Page 99, 5 lines from the bottom. Yehalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nizkar shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren li'amo te'ila, l'chol chasidav livnei Yisrael, am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And page 100 in the middle, pick a tune.
How about the one we do at the very end? Hallelujah. You want to do that one?
Okay.
So this week we're gonna. Well, what's the one you like to do?
I like to do the Hallelujah.
Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do that.
Okay.
We haven't done that one in a while.
Okay. Hallelujah, 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 El Bekocho, hallelujah, Birki Auzo, hallelujah, Vigvurotav, hallelujah, Kirov Gulo, Hallelu, Beteka shofar, Hallelu, Beneva v'chinor, Hallelu, Betofel machol, Hallelu, Beminim v'ugav, Hallelu, V'tziltzalei shama, Hallelu, V'tziltzalei truah, Kol ha'neshama, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Kol ha'neshama, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. And on page 101, in a quote from Chronicles, the third line down. Also, these are the tunes that we know from the Torah service, but since we don't actually do a full Torah service here, we'd like you to hear the tunes anyway. We got Zev here, why not? L'chol Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod ki cho b'shamayim u'ba'aretz l'chol Adonai ha'mamlacha v'haminaseh l'chol lirosh. And the rest of this section here is sort of a mini history of the Jewish people. You can check it out yourself. We got into Canaan, and these people were living there, and we chased them away. And then we went down to Egypt, and then we got out of Egypt, and all that in just a couple of pages. But
Called the Cliff Notes.
yeah, these are the off the cliff notes. We just jump. So we're on page 102 with the marching band version of Oz Yashir Moshe. Oz Yashir Moshe u'vnei Yisrael et hashira hazot l'Adonai v'yamru le'emor hashira l'Adonai ki ga'o ga'asus v'ravo Rama vayam, Ozi v'zimraya, vayehi li lishua, ze eli v'yanvehu, Elohei avi v'yaromemhu, Adonai ish melchama, Adonai shemo, Rakavot paro, Chelo yara v'yam, Uv'mivcha shel ishav, Uv'yamsu. And we'll continue on page 104. Nishmat kol chai, tivarech et shimcha, Adonai Eloheinu. And we'll continue at the top of the middle section. Ilufinu male shira, shira kayamu, shonenu Kamon, Kamon Galab, Iluvinu Male Shira, Male Shira, Male Shira, Shira Kayamu, Shonenu Nakamon, Kamon Galab. Male shira, shira kayamu, shonen rina kamon, kamon galav, kamon galav, kamon galav. And we'll continue on page 105 at the end of the first paragraph. Nehalecha u'nshabecha u'nefarecha u'nevarech et shem kodshecha k'amor d'barki nashi et Adonai v'chol karovai et shem kodsho ha'el b'tatzumot u'zecha ha'gadol b'kvod shemecha ha'gibor lenetzach v'hanora b'noratecha Hamelech HaYoshev, Al Kisei Ram V'Nisa. Ooh, I had that. It's gone already. Page 105, third paragraph, Shochenad.
Shochenad Maram V'Kadosh Shemo.
Shochenad Marom V'Kadosh Shemo.
V'Chadu Ranenu Tzadikim Adonai Le'Shaharim Navatila. Bevishalim Didalal V'Divrei Tzadikim Didbarach V'Lashon Chazidim Didramam V'Kelev Kedoshim Dikadash V'Magalad V'Vivod Amchavit Yisrael V'Hodol Halel Shabeach L'Felo Mehim L'Hadeh L'Varech L'Aleo L'Chaleis Hagod Divrei Shirot V'Nishmechot David Ben Ishai Avdecha Mishichecha.
Please rise, page 106.
Yishtabach Shimcha Lad Makin Lo Yala Melch Gadav Kadosh Mai Barat Gadav Birachad Odad Me'atav Yadolam Baruch Adonai El Melech Alubadish Bachad El Ahodad Adonai Nivlod Habachel V'Shilvi Zimra Melech Elach Eolamim
Amen.
Yidgadav Shemi Rabbah
Amen.
V'Yamah Divrach V'Yalutei V'Yamelech Malchutei B'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayidecho b'it Yisrael Ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'imrel
Amen.
Yehi Shmei Rabbah mivorach Li'olam lo me'almaya Yidbarach v'yishtabach Vidbar Vidma Vidnaze Vidhada Vidale Vidalal Shemede Gulija
Brechu.
Vila Mingo Birlachada Vishirada Tushbechada Vinechemata Damiron Bialma Vimrel Amen. Baruch Luet Adonai HaMivorach
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMivorach Leolam Va'ed.
And we continue. You may be seated. We're on page 107. Please join me for the beginning of the first of two blessings before the Shema. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvorei choshech, oseh shalom uvorei et hakol. And we continue to the bottom of the page silently.
HaKadosh HaBakol Yishavchu HaBakol Yamlein Kadosh Adonai Kol V'chasel. In kegecha v'in zuladecha Efes b'tachol midomelach Ikegechad Elohein b'alam hazeh V'in zuladcha malkeinu l'chei olam haba Efes b'tacha goleinu l'mod ha'mashiach V'in melech ha'mosheinu l'tchiyat ha'metim
Page 108, El Adon.
El Adon kol ha'ma'asim baruch mavorach bevigo neshama gadol v'tuvo malei olam da'at tuvona sovevi moto Hamid gael al chayot ha'kodesh v'nedar b'chavod al mekava zechud u'mishor livnei chiso chesed v'rachamim livnei chevodo טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו יצרם מדעת בבינה ובהשכל כוח וגבורה נתן בהם להיות מוזים מכלב תבל מלאים מפיקים נוגה נעזיבם בכל העולם שמחים בצאתם וששים בבואם עוזים בהם הרצון קונם פאר וכבוד נותנים לשמות צהלה ורינה וזכר מלכותו קרא לשמש ויזרח אור והדגים צורות הבנה שבח נותנים לו כל זבח מרום עברת וגדולה סביב עפרים וחיות הקודש.
Now on page 109, we read the top two paragraphs to ourselves.
לאל אשר שבה מכל המעשים במשבית על הבא שבכיס תתברך צורינו למלכינו וגואלינו לבריק ראשי משפח שמך
We're on page 110.
כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים, וכולם עושים אימה ברצון כולם, וכולם ברוכים לפיהם, בקדושה וטהרה, בשיבה ובזמרה, מברכים ומשבחים, ומפארים מעריצים ומקדישים ומהמליכים, את שם האל המלך הגדול, הגיבור והנורא הקדוש הוא. בינחת ובך, פספה ונעימה, קדושה כלם גאה אדוני ואומרים ביראה. קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלך ארץ כבודו. עבדים וחיות הקודש ברש גדול, מתעשים ליום הצרבים. ומדם מתבחים ואומרים, ברוך כבוד, אדוני במקומו. ברוך נימו תיתן למלך אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכר כולנו מהרה לאורו אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכר כולנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני
Baruch u'Baruch Shemo.
יוצר המערות.
Amen. Page 111, Ahava Rabbah.
אהבה רבה אהבתנו, אדוני אלוהינו, חמלה גדולה ותורה, חמלת עלינו. אבינו מלכנו, בעבור אבותינו, שברכו בך, שברכו בך, אבינו מלכנו, ותלם להם חוקי חיים, כדכנים ללמדנו, אבינו אהב ורחמן, ורחם רחם עלינו, ותן בלבנו להבין, להשכיל לשמוע, ולמדנו ללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה, והאר עינינו בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך, ויחיל לבבינו, ויחמה לראות את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד. Necha, Agado Banara Badamnu Nagila, Venismecha Nagila, Venismecha Vishuatecha. Vahavienu Vishalom.
Sit.
Meyariba Ganivodaret Vidolichenu Komimiu Veyartenu Ki Elimo El Yeshudada Uvanu Vacharida Mikol Havilaja Vigira Vidanu Veshimcha Hagado Selah Beth Emet Yodalecha V'liyakedecha Be'yava Baruch Adonai
Baruch Shema.
Baruch B'yamo Yisrael B'yava
Amen.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad V'yechavetayid Adonai Elohecha B'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha V'hayu advarim ha'ile Asher anochi metzavecha Hayom al levavecha V'shinadam levanecha V'dibarta bam V'shivdecha b'beitecha V'lechtecha b'derech V'shachmecha v'kumecha V'kashartam le'oda yadecha V'yileto davot b'einecha V'chedavdam Hamizuzot beitecha Avisharecha.
And the next two paragraphs, more or less silently, just loud enough so you can hear it. Move your lips a little.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
ויציב נחם וקיים וישר ונחמם וחבוב ואפיף ונחמם ונעים לרב וידיר ותוגרם ומקובל וטוב ויפה.
לדורבדהו כהמוסמכם וכיסונה כל מלכותו ואמונת עולד קיימת.
רב חיים
רב חיים
וקיים.
וקיים. Mahakenu melakabodenu golenu golelabodenu tzvedu tzveshuadenu podenu matzilenu melam shimecha hinelehizu latecha.
Page 114.
Ezradabotenu atahu meolam aginu moshil livnei machim akodohu v'vadur b'molam. Emet, 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 atahu rishon. Emet, 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 atahu acharon. Ulbibaladecha in lanu melech, melech goel u'moshiach. Ulbibaladecha in lanu melech, melech goel u'moshiach. So I'm going to... Shiloh lele yahon, Baruch mivarach, Moshe b'nei Yisrael, Chanu shirach, V'simcha rabba v'yanu
Please
kulam.
rise.
Mi chamocha ba'ilim Adonai, Mi chamocha elai b'kodesh, No'aradi lo ne'osei v'elech, Shira chadasha sheb'chul kelim v'shimcha zvadeacham, Yachal kulam hadavim lichu v'yamreu, Adonai yivlach le'olam va'ed. Shor Israel, Kulma be'ezrat Israel, Uvedech numecha, Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Go aleinu Adonai tzvaot shemo, Kiddush Israel, Baruch Adonai,
Baruch Shemo.
Kah Israel.
The Amidah this morning is said silently and standing from pages 115A or B, skipping page 116 and continuing from 117 to 120. It's a silent Amidah. You can add whatever's in your heart to whatever's on the page. Well, welcome back. We are about to begin the reader's repetition of the Amidah on page 115A. You can remain seated if you want to be.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor v'Hanor, Ha'el Elyon, Gomel Chazadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, V'Dachei Chasdei Avot, Mevi Goel Livnei V'neihem, V'Mahan Shebaho B'Yahava, Melech Chazel Mashiach Magin, Baruch atah Adonai, Magin Avraham, Hadar Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechei Midim Hadar Rav L'Hoshia, Morid Hadav, Mechagel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayim Eidim Birachamim Rabim Zamech Nachavim Verovecholim Umadir Azurim Umekayim Emunadali Shenei Avar Michamocha Bagivurot Umida Melach Melach Mebi Umechayim Umad Meach Yeshua V'nemad Adalachayot Medim Baruch Adonai Mechayei HaMedim.
Page 116.
Nekadish et Shimcha ba'olam Gishem shemagdishim odo b'shmei marav Kagadu v'yad nevi'echa V'garazer el zeh v'amar Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh Adonai Tzivot Melech la'aretz kivodo Az b'korash gadol Adir v'chadak v'shivgo Midnasim l'ulmat zirah V'him l'umadam Baruch yomehiru Baruch yivod Adonai mimkomo Mimkom chamakinu toviyah V'timloch aleinu g'melakim anachnu lach Madach etimloch b'tzion B'karov b'yameinu lelam v'etishgol Tidgadash v'tidgadash B'toch kibush alayim irlecha L'dur v'dur l'nitzach nitzachim V'einenu tirena Tirena malchutecha Kadavar ha'amor B'shirei uzecha V'einenu tirena Tirena malchutecha Kadavar ha'amor B'shirei uzecha Him lo Adonai le'olam Elohim tziyachol Nedor v'ador hallelujah Nedor v'ador nagid golecha V'netzach netzachim neshadecha nagdi Sheshivchacha Elohim mepinu le'musalam ba'ed Ki amelch gadol v'kadosh ata Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Shema.
Ha'el HaKadosh.
You may be seated. We're on page 117.
Yismach Moshe b'madnar chehog even neban garatalo kelvil tiveret b'roshon atahata b'yamdo levanecha al har Sinai shnei luchot avadim horid b'yahado v'chaduf bahem shemirat shabbat v'chaduf bahem shemirat shabbat v'chaduf bahem Shemirat Shabbat v'chigatu b'toratecha v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'ridolam v'shameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lazar et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'ridolam. B'nei b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam, v'shameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lazot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'ridolam. Ki she'edamim as Adonai Adonai et Hashamayim v'et haaretz v'shameru v'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריד העולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינבש, שבת וינבש, שבת וינבש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריד העולם. ולא נדע אדוני אלוהינו לגויר עצות אלוהינו חלטו מלכין אל עובדי וזהירים וגם מנוחתו לא ישכנו הרעילים כי לישראל עמך נדעתו ביהבה לזרע יעקב אשר בם בחרת המקדש שבי כל המזבחים הגדול מצווך והשבי רצית בו וקידשתו כבדת ימים אותו קראת Zecher l'mazeh v'reishir Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu Ritzevim l'chadeinu Gadesheinu b'mitzvotecha V'tein chelkeinu b'toratecha Sabeinu mitzvecha V'samcheinu b'shuvatecha V'daher libeinu li'ovnecha be'emet V'hanchilinu Adonai Eloheinu B'Yakova u'b'Radam Shabbat kodeshecha v'yanuchu v'Yisrael Mikadesh shemecha Baruch atah Adonai Mikadesh Shabbat.
Page 118.
Ritzei, Adonai Eloheinu b'Amcha Yisrael, v'tefil Adam v'Hashem, v'na'avodah v'beitecha. Ritzei, Adonai Eloheinu b'Amcha Yisrael, v'tefil Adam v'Hashem, v'na'avodah v'beitecha. U'tefilatam, v'yahava dekabel b'ratzon. Lilratzon damid avodat Yisrael amecha u'tefilatam Be'ahava dekabel b'ratzon Lilratzon damid avodat Yisrael amecha Ritzei V'techesena hinenu B'shevach l'tzion rachavim Baruch atah Adonai המחז שכינתו לציון, מודים אנחנו הטוב כי לך רחמך, ומרחקים כי לא דמך חסדך,
Middle of page 119. Amen.
Eloheinu v'Elohei avodeinu Baruchinu v'bracha HaMizvechet b'Torah K'tuva yidei Moshe avdecha Ha'amura mipi Aaron uvanav Kol ha'arim k'doshecha ha'gamur Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha Yai Adonai, bana belecha v'chuneka.
Ken yehi ratzon.
Yiza Adonai, bana belecha v'yazim lecha shalom.
Ken yehi ratzon. 120.
Sim.
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 Sim
Shalom.
shalom. Sim shalom dava
Uvracha.
uvracha. Sim.
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 Sim shalom dava uvracha. Chayin v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael amecha. V'chinu v'hinu kulanu k'yechad v'yor panecha. Sim shalom. Sim.
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 Sim
Shalom.
Sim shalom dava uvracha. Sim.
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 Sim shalom
Shalom.
tova uvracha. Kivi yor barecha nadata lanu Adonai Eloheinu. Torah chaim yavar chesed tzedaka v'racha v'rachamim v'chaim v'chaim v'shalom. Sim shalom. Sim.
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 Sim shalom. Sim
Sim
shalom
shalom
dava uvracha. Sim.
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 Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. V'tov beinecha levarich edamecha edamcha Yisrael. V'chaoleinu v'chosha bishlomecha. Sim shalom. Sim.
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 Sim shalom. Sim shalom dava
Uvracha.
uvracha. Sim.
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 Sim shalom. Tova uvracha.
Uvracha.
Baruch Adonai.
Baruch Shemo.
Hamivarech et Amo Yisrael. Bashalom.
Amen. And we bid adieu to Shacharit on page 138 with Kaddish Shalem.
Yigrav Yigrat Shemirava.
Amen.
Yolmadi Rachu Devam Yechot Devachot Mechot V'Ched Chabed Yisrael. Bagalav Yizman Kariv V'Yimrel. Amen. Yesh Meiraba Mivorach. V'Olam Olam Eomaya. Yidbarach. Yidbarach Yishtabach. Yidbarach Yidam Minaseh. Yidbarach Yidam Al Shemei. Yidbarach.
Rechu.
Elam Yikomercha Davish Yivada. Tudukadav Nachmada. Dami Roman Dama V'Yimrel.
Amen.
Tid Gabel Sodan Vodan Yisrael. Kadavon Vishmael V'Yimrel.
Amen.
Yishlam Rav Mitzvah V'Chaim Alinu V'Agol Yisrael V'Yimrel.
Amen.
Oseh Shalom B'Mamav V'Yaseh Shalom Alinu V'Yalkol Yisrael V'Yimrel. Amen.
Shikoch.
Toda Rabba. Baruch Tiyah.
And we are going to continue now with the Torah service, such as it is, on page 139.
Ein kamacha v'Elohim Adonai v'ein gema'asecha malechudecha malechut kol olamim v'memshadecha b'chodor v'ador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai imlach ve'olam v'oed Adonai os li'amo yitin Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Avarach avim hitiv avitzanecha et Zion. Tivnecha homot Yerushalayim. Tivnecha homot Yerushalayim. Kivicha livad badavnel melech eram beniza Adon halamim. Vayibin Sahara Vayamer Moshe Kuma Adonai V'yavuzu oivecha V'yanusu nisanecha V'banecha Ki mitziyah Teitzei Torah Ki mitziyah Teitzei Torah U'divar Adonai Mi'Yerushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Bigdushado.
And we'll go over to page 140, second paragraph, Be'anarachetz.
Be'anarachetz velish me kadisha, kadisha yakira, anaimar dushvecha. Be'anarachetz, Be'anarachetz, velish me kadisha, kadisha yakira, anaimar dushvecha. Yehi rava gadama, dediv dagli bioraita, vidas emishalin delibi, veliba lecholama Israel, lidavu lechaim, velishlam. Amen.
Yep. I was looking at a piece yesterday, I think it's by Gail Labovitz, Rabbi Gail Labovitz. It's called The World's Weirdest Mother's Day. So before I actually get on the comment, I want to wish a happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. I know it's strange. You can't reach out, touch the kids. You can't take their little drawings from the refrigerator door or anything else. And I know that's not the case for a lot of us. Or, there's grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and we can't get together because of the situation. And it's a little weird like that. I will point out something that she says here. If things were normal, whatever that means. You'd be taking mom or grandma out to a restaurant and give her flowers and everything, which is really not what a mother does. A mother is at home dealing with the kids or at work, whatever she's doing. But the way she puts it here, the true spiritual lesson of motherhood is precisely the opposite of what we usually do on Mother's Day. Motherhood is really about appreciating the mundane moments of life, which small children are particularly good at. Kids often teach adults how to find joy in simple moments that adults might find boring otherwise. So, happy Mother's Day. This is a whole new way to approach it, and I'm hoping that tomorrow, when Mother's Day comes around, that you have a great Mother's Day for what it is. Now, today's Parsha is Emor. Emor comes, it's sort of a joke. There's Achrei Mot, which means after the death of, right? And then there's Kedoshim, holy things, and Emor, which means say. So if you put the three of them together, it says, after you're dead, they say nice things about you. But the Parsha continues the theme of encouraging what's called holiness. Now, holiness doesn't work very well for me in English at any rate. Kedusha means something to me. Holiness always makes me think of somebody with their nose up in the air. Yes, it's very holy. You're holier than you are, thou, it. Yeah. And so it goes into what priests have to do to establish a certain level of Kedusha. They don't call it Kedusha so much as they call it Tameya and Tahara, Tamei and Tahor, impure and pure. There's a lot of articles, a lot of things that are there to for the priests that tells them how to avoid ritual impurity. And mostly the ritual of purity that you get by coming in contact with a dead body. And then we see how to observe the holy days. And at the end of the Parsha, the part that we're not reading today, they count the Omer. Now, as long as we're talking about the Omer, let's count the Omer. What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
So last night we counted the Omer, but the night before we counted the 29th day of the Omer. So on page 55, if you want to be with us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. And Hayom, let's see here. Here we go. Hayom, Shloshim Yom, Shehem Arba'a Shavuot, Ushnei Yamim LaOmer, Gevura Shebahod. It's the 30th day of the Omer, 4 weeks and 2 days of counting from Passover to Shavuos. And in Kabbalistic terms, we label that day as having the aspect of the sphirot of Gevura that's inside the aspect of Hod. Gevura is like strength, and I think it's in the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot. It says, "Who is strong? One who can control his anger." And so that gives you the impression of restraint. And Hod is a spirit, as the aspect of awe and splendor. So one way of putting that might be powerful elegance, powerful simplicity. Okay, and there are ways that you can work that into how you think about today. Now, holiness in general, though, Kedusha, takes on a certain elegance or spiritual attractiveness, attractive simplicity, as we see how the priests are called upon to live a, quote, holy life with certain high expectations. So what I see is that in the book, it tells you a lot of things to do to achieve the sense of holiness. What you eat, how you observe the calendar, things like that. And what I see in modern times is a lot of people not embracing those things that we call holy. I guess to some extent there's a certain egalitarian attitude to it. It kind of gets out of hand sometimes. In order, if somebody does things in order to be a little holier today, other people will call them to task. So, well, what are you doing that for? What do you think, you're holy? You think you're special? And particularly in my position, I don't get it so much anymore, but I used to. It doesn't make you any better, Rabbi, just because you don't ride on Shabbos, or you keep kosher, or you daven and things like that. Over the years, I've gotten a lot of messages, spoken, unspoken, written, unwritten, gestures even, like single digits. And people saying, I'm just as good as a Jew as you are, and I don't do any of that stuff. Now, why people feel the need to tell me this, I'm sure is like caught up in some psychological process. But to a certain extent, I'm sure they're right. They're good people. They give charity. They help each other. They stay connected to their community some ways. And those are ways of being holy too. But nobody talked about being holy when I was growing up. Nobody talked about, these are things that make you feel better and more connected to holy things. It was always, this is what you do. This is what you don't do. And there's ways of getting around that, I suppose. But when I was growing up, and in the days when I was going to and hating Hebrew school and Sunday school, the idea of using traditional religion or even mentioning God was really under-stressed. The norm was not to wear religion on your sleeve. You did that at home, if you did it at all. But there have been a couple of surveys and studies, like by the Pew organization, and they found that some people are actually coming back to religious services. In one study they did, it was mostly about churches. It was very surprising to me. I mean, conventional wisdom would have it that most people are religious because they were raised to be religious. But apparently what the Pew study found was that most children raised without a religious affiliation, over half of them later chose to affiliate with a religion. Though these people were not indoctrinated, they chose this out of their own free will. By way of contrast, at the time of the study, only 14% of those raised Catholic and 13% of those raised Protestant chose to become completely unaffiliated later in life. And I was surprised, frankly, because I thought people were leaving religion, in droves. But apparently there's something about religion that does pull people in. Now, in terms of the Parsha, I'd like to think that there's an element of the holy that's attractive. There's something about the religious aspect of things that's pulling these people in. And I think it may have something to do, but it's not the biggest attraction. It's not the main attraction. It seems that most people join churches for the same reason that Jews join synagogues. The reasons that you would come to shul today if you could, and you have for most of your life, because non-religious life doesn't speak to them. And these are not people who hide from science. These are not people who hide from facts. They don't hide from logic or cold, hard facts. They accept things. Yes, evolution is more than just a theory. The evidence is incontrovertible. The Bible is fraught with contradictions, indicating human involvement in its writing. And yes, some scientists say that we're even hardwired to look for and find God in things. So it's not really that God is there, but we're wired to find it. It's in our brains to find God. And these people, by and large, they say, oh, yeah, all that can be true, but it's not why we go to church. They go to church, they say, when's the choir going to sing? What do I bring to the picnic? How big a part does my kid have in the holiday play? These people are looking for something more than just cold, hard facts. When I used to be a road comic, and I traveled all across the country, I saw a similar search for a meaning. Maybe it was a substitute meaning. In a lot of the nightclubs that I worked in, I would see some people seeking solace in alcohol or drugs, and because their lives were pretty empty, and these were ways to make them feel there was more to existence than cold, hard facts. There's something that's bigger than us, and this was their way of trying to find it. It usually did not work. But this movement toward religion as a comfortable place to raise kids and even enter the realm where logic and reason only go so far. This place, it would be so nice if you were here. I mean, I'm glad you're where you are. I'm glad you're staying safe and everything. But you know what it feels like to get it. These Thursday night Zoom happy hours have been really great to see everybody's face, to hear people's voices, to establish a sense of community. That's been where it's at for a lot of people, and I can't stress this enough. It's what we've got now, so we can make it work as much as it can. We come together at the Zoom meetings the way we come together for live congregational get-togethers to express love, compassion. Our fears of loneliness are overcome by an affirmation of fellowship and companionship. And you may notice, I haven't mentioned a single religious act. People go to church because they feel more human there. And I think that, by and large, in light of that Pew study, we can safely say that a lot of Jews do the same thing. Even though I tend to think that there's probably a higher percentage of Jews who become non-observant, but like our Catholic and Protestant neighbors, they still feel a pull. They feel the pull to the shul. Brum. These same people who tell me that, I don't do any of that stuff. You can't make me do anything. I eat a pork chop every day. These same people would get apoplectic if they see somebody wearing a swastika. And then they tell me how Jewish they feel. So maybe it's a matter of education. When you get started with it, how you learn a few things about how the religion works, and how it's a guideline to running a better life. It's more than just the framework. Synagogues are places, even on Zoom meetings, where we can be ourselves, our amazing selves,
our mysterious, amazing selves, searching for something that's greater than us. People are looking for rising above our everyday existence, not necessarily guided by a doctrine or a theology. In Jewish circles, that means being Jewish is doing Jewish. We pray together for the community. We have our way of eating that, if you understand it properly, isn't just a limitation on what you can't eat, but it's a way to approach the holy. And all those things that we're going to read about in the Parsha today, each one is an entry point to seeing an existence at a higher level. And we do that in community, a warm, open community that shares our convictions and reinforces them through our literature, through our prayer, through our art, through our ritual. Just being surrounded by that kind of community adds an intangible element to our lives, and it all points to us being more spiritual and being more kadosh, if that's the right word. The name of the Parsha is Emor. It means say, speak, talk about it. So let's do some more of that. Shabbat Shalom. Today, we're starting page 717.
Yeah, 21.
Here we go. Wait a second. There we go. In the first Aliyah, we see that a Kohen, a priest, is not allowed to reduce the purity he needs for his job in the tabernacle and later in the temple by coming into contact with the dead. Only those that have no one else to bury them, or a parent, a sibling, a child, or a spouse, may he bury them. There are a couple more things that they're not allowed to do that would interfere with their being, quote, kadosh. Okay, so we're on page 717 at the beginning of chapter 21 of Leviticus.
Vayomer Adonai el Moshe mor el hakohanim b'nei Aharon v'amarta alehem lenefesh lo yitama be'amav ki im lis eiraho hakarov elav limo le'aviv v'livno v'levito ule'achiv v'l'achoto abatula krova elav asher lo hayta le'ish lo yitama ba'al be'amav lehechalo Lo yikrechu koracha berosham ufaat zikanam lo yigalechu uviv saram lo yisritu saratet kidoshim yiyu Elohehem velo yechalalu shem Elohehem ki et ishe Adonai lechem Elohehem him makrivim v'hayu kodesh.
In the second Aliyah, it's on page 718, it's Leviticus 21, verse 7. Here we see how the priest keeps his integrity intact by whom he marries. There are some laws here about harlotry. They're not so popular these days. The high priest has even stricter requirements. A high priest, where a regular priest can bury one of his 7 closest relatives, the high priest can't even bury his parents. You'll see. We're on page 718, verse 7, chapter 21.
Isha zona havachalala lo yikachu v'isha grusha me'isha lo yikachu ki kadosh u'lelohav v'kidashtu et ki et lechem Elohecha hu makriv Kadosh Yehelach ki kadosh ani Adonai mekadishchem uvadish kohen ki techel liznot et avia hi mechalelet ba'esh tisarev v'hakohen hagadol me'echav asher yitzhak al rosho shemen hamishcha umilei et yado vilbosh et abegadim et rosho lo yifra Uvegadav lo yifros ve'al kon avshot meid lo yavo lavi v'leimo lo yitama, u'min hamikdash lo yitzei, v'lo yechalel et mikdash Elohav, ki nezer shemen mishchad Elohav alav ani Adonai.
And on the third aliyah, starting on 719, if you have the Eitz Chaim, it's chapter 21, verse 13. Here we see the limitations on who the high priest can marry.
V'isha v'ivtula yikach, amana uglusha v'chalala hazona et ele lo yikach, ki imetula me'amav yikach isha, v'lo yechalel zaro be'amav, ki ani Adonai mikadisho.
Okay. And now we're on verse, 16 here. We're on page 719, chapter 21, verse 16. Now here we see some restrictions on the priests who perform public acts that might go against your modern sensibilities. There's some limitations as to who can actually perform the work or the avodah of the sacrifice. In today's world, it would be considered discriminatory, but they weren't concerned about that back then. The blind, the lame, the one with the short limb, the hunchback, the dwarf, and a few others are mentioned. And they can keep their Kohanic privileges. They can still eat the truma, the tithing that's set apart for the priests, but they can't perform the sacrifices because they're worried about people getting distracted by somebody who's malformed somehow. But the Talmud goes on to say, if you know who these people are and you're used to them, they can do it.
V'daber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el Aharon lemor, ish mizaracha lidorotam, asher yevomu, lo yikrav l'hakriv lechem Elohav, ki chol ish asher bomum lo yikrav, ish iver o v'seach, o charum o sarua, o ish asher yevo shever ragel, o shever yad, O gibeinu dak, o tevalu beino, o garav, o yalevet, o meroach ashech. Kol ish asher bo muhum, mizerar o nakohin, lo yigash lakriv edishe Adonai, muhum boho et lechem Elohav, lo yigash lehakriv. Lechem Elohav mi kodeshei hakodoshim, o min hakodoshim yochel, El aparachet lo yavo, vel hamizbeach lo yigash ki mumbo, velo yichalel et mikdashai, ki ani Adonai mekadisham. V'daber Moshe el Haron vel banav, ve'el kol bnei Yisrael.
Moving on to the fifth aliyah, we are on page 720, Leviticus 21, actually 22, the beginning of this 22nd chapter of Leviticus. And here, the sons of Aaron are enjoined to be careful with these sacred donations, the truma, the food that they ate. Special care must be taken in the area of ritual purity. Priests who are not in a state of ritual purity, tahara, cannot eat the priestly foods, and if they do, they're cut off from their people, and they have to go and they have to undergo a ritual bath, and they have to wait till sunset until they can eat again.
V'daber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el Aharon vel banav, ve'yinazru mikod sheheven Yisrael, v'lo yechalelu et shem kodshi, asher hei makdishim li ani Adonai. Emor alehem lidorotechem kol ish asher yikrav mikol zarachem el hakodoshim asher yakdishu v'nei Yisrael Adonai v'tumato alav v'nichreta hanefesh hahi milvanai ani Adonai ish miser Aaron vehu tzarua ozav b'kodoshim lo yochal ad asher yitar Vanogea b'chol temei nefesh, o ish asher teitzei mimeno shichvat zara, o ish asher yiga b'chol sheretz asher yitmalo, o ve'adam asher yitmalo, לכל תומתו, נפש אשר תיגע בו, וטמא עד הערב, לא יאכל מן הקודשים, כי אם רחץ בשרו במים, ובא השמש וטהר, ואחר יאכל מן הקדושים, כי לחמו הוא. נבלה טרפה לא יאכל את המאבק, אני אדוני, ושמרו את משמרתי. ולא יישאו עליו חטא, ולמטובו כי יכללו, אני אדוני מקדשם.
The sixth Aliyah begins on page 721 in the Eitz Chaim, but it's chapter 22 of Leviticus, verse 10. And here we find out that you and I are forbidden to eat the food that's set aside for the Kohanim, for the priests, unless you're a priest. I'm not. I'm a Levi. I'm not a Kohen. But there are punishments for ordinary people eating the food that's set aside for the priests, and the consequences are pretty severe. The daughters and wives of the priests are considered here as far as their sustenance is concerned.
וחוזר לא יאכל קודש, תושב כהן ושכיר לא יאכל קודש, וכהן כי יקנה נפש קניין כספו, הוא יאכל בו, ולהיר ביתו הם יאכלו ולחמו, ולבד כהן כי תהיה לאיש זר, היא בתרומת הקודשים לא תאכל.
Okay. And the seventh Aliyah starts with verse 13. We see the priests are also asked to help the lay people not to transgress the laws given in our parsha, which establishes the priests as teachers, which is something that doesn't get talked about a lot. The priests are actually those who instruct the people in the law.
ולבד כהן כי תהיה אלמנה וגרושה וזרע אילה וסבא אל בית אביה כי נוריה מלחם אביה תאכל וחזר לא אכל בו ואיש יאכל קודש בשגגה ואסף חמישיתו עליו ונתן לכהן את הקודש ולא יחללו את קודשי בני ישראל את אשר ירימו לאדוני והסיעו אותם עוון אשמה ואכלה מן הקודשיהם כי אני אדוני מקדשם.
Okay, now we will leave the world of the Torah and go to the world of the prophets, or the Haftorah. We're on page 735 in the Eitz Chaim. I'm not sure what page that would be in the Hertz. I don't have a Hertz here, but I will tell you there's the Haftorah for a more, and so it'll come right after that parsha in any of the Chumashim. And here we see in the prophet's vision, according to the rabbis, Ezekiel's description of what they thought would be the third temple. It's a list of rules and regulations that bears a resemblance to our parsha in the Torah. And some people see the similarities to the rules in Leviticus, and other people stress the differences. And some look at both, the similarities and the differences, and see the way that conservative Judaism tries to see the picture, and that is one of tradition and change. And the tradition holds that Ezekiel was a priest, but scholars debate as to whether he actually served in the temple. And that would account for some of the discrepancies between what he writes and what's in the Torah. The rabbis decided that Ezekiel, considering his other prophecies, must be talking about the temple to come. So his rules for priests and how to purify them if they become defiled have, like I said, similarities and discrepancies from what it says to do in the Torah. We're on page 735, Ezekiel chapter 44, verse 15.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. Before I begin the Haftorah, I just want to wish all you mothers out there and grandmothers and great-grandmothers a happy Mother's Day. And normally on Shabbat, the rabbi would do what happened this week, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Well, let's start off with this. May 9th, 1980.
May 9th, 1980.
May 9th, 1980.
Does that have something to do with the Brooks?
It does have something to do with the books, particularly this one. May 9th, 1980 was my bar mitzvah. That was Erev Shabbat, May 9th, 1980, which is really exactly 40 years ago
Exactly, there you
today.
go.
40 years ago today. Now, this wasn't the Haftorah that I did because my Hebrew birthday and, you know, it was on a different time. I actually did the couple weeks coming up, the Harim Bechukotai.
Okay.
But still, May 9th, 1980. So it's good news, like we like to share with what happened.
I think that's great. It puts everything else I've got here down a notch. I just want to point out, yesterday was my Hebrew birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
On May the 3rd, 1874, the first YMHA was adopted. The YMHA Constitution was adopted. May the 4th, 1930, the opera singer Roberta Peters was born, and who knew she was Jewish? Yeah, you know. May 5th, decidedly different character. May the 4th, of course, was Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
Right.
And then May the 5th is Alcoholics Day. May the 5th be with you. And then on May the 5th in 1818, Karl Marx was born. And he has no relation to the more important Marxes of the world, Groucho, Chico, Harpo. But on May the 6th, another great famous Jewish birthday in 1856, it was Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis. I wonder how he feels about that now. Page 7, 1727, well, let's not even go there. Empress Catherine I didn't like us. And May the 8th, today is, I think, the 8th.
No, today's the 9th.
Today is the 9th, you're right. Today's the 9th. Well, on the 8th, the first printed set of the Mishnah with commentary of Maimonides was published in Naples. That was in 1492.
Wow.
Very busy year, as you well know.
Yeah.
And on May the 9th, Mike Wallace, the TV interviewer from 60 Minutes, was born. So, and all that, and let's not forget, May the 9th was Zev Brooks' bar mitzvah. Was that?
That was here.
It was in the,
So some of you out there in Cyber Shoal might actually have been in the sanctuary on that Friday evening. So
I'm willing to bet there are a few.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And now we'll proceed with the Haftorah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'neviim tovim v'ratzah v'divreim hanemarim be'emet baruch atah Adonai habachir b'tov Moshe avdo v'Yisrael amo v'nviei hamed v'tzedek
Amen.
v'akohanim halevim b'nei tzadok asher shamru et mishmeret migdashi b'tzuot b'nei Yisrael me'elayhima yikrevu elai l'sharateni v'yamdu levadai l'akriv lichei levadamnu m'Adonai Elohim Hema yavo el migdashi v'hema yikrevu el shulchani l'sharateni v'shamru et mishmarti v'haya b'voam El Sha'arei Hechatzer Apnimit Bigdei Vishti Milbashu V'lo Yale Alehem Semer B'Sharatam B'Sharei Hechatzer Apnimit V'Avayita Pa'arei Vishti Miyu Alosham Michnisei Vishti Miyu Al Matnehem Lo Yachkeru Ba'aza U'Vitzeitam Elachatzer Achitzona, Elachatzer Achitzona, Elam, Ifshitu et Bigdehem, Asher Hema Misharati Ibam, Vinichuotam, Bilishchot, HaKodesh, Velavshuham, Bigadim Achirim, Lo Yikadishu et Ham, Bivigdehem, Rosham Lo Yigalechu, Uvera lo yishalechu, kasom yichsemu, ed roshehem, v'ayin lo yishtu, kol kohen b'voam el hechatzer apnimid, v'al manaha u'grusha lo yikchu lahem v'nashim, ki imitzulot mizera b'eit Israel, v'al manah asher tiyeh el manah mi kohen, ייקחו, ודם יהיורו, בין קודש לחול, ובין טמא לטהר יודיעו. ועל ריב המה יעמדו למשפט, במשפטי ישפטו, ותורתי ואת חוקותי בכל מועדי ישמרו, ואת שבתותי יקדשו. ואל מת אדם לא יבוא לטמא, כי אם לאב ולאם, ולבן ולבן לאח ולאחות, אשר לא הייתה לאיש יטמאו, ואחרי טהרתו 7 ימים יספרו לו, וביום בואו אל הקודש, אל החצר פנימי לשרת בקודש, יקריב חטאתו נאום אדוני אלוהים. והייתה להם לנחלה, אני נחלתם ואחוזה, לא תיתנו להם ישראל, אני אחוזתם. המנחה והחטאת והשממה יאכלום, וכל כרם בישראל להם יהיה. בראשית כל ביקורי חול, וכל תרומת קול מכל תרומותיכם לכהנים יהיה. בראשית אריסותיכם תיתנו לכהן, להניח ברכה אל ביתך, כי נבלה וטרפה מן העוף ומן הבהמה לא יאכלו הכהנים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, צור כל עולמים, צדיק בכל דורות. האל הנאמן האומר ויוסע, מדבר מקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. נאמן אתה אדוני אלוהינו, ונאמנים דבריך, בדבר אחד מדבריך לא ישוב ריקם, כי המלך נאמן רחמן אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני אל הנאמן בכל דבריו. רחים על ציון כי בית חיינו, ולעלובת נפש תושיע במהרה בימינו, ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניה. שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו מליהו הנביא עבדך, ומלכות בית דוד משיחך, במהרה יבוא ויגל ליבנו על גזע לאיש אפשר, ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו, כי בשם קודשך נשבעת עליו, שלח בנראה לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה, שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך, יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Amen. Yeah, we got the stuff that we usually do before the Torah reading in between the Torah reading and the Haftorah. And one of the things we usually do between the Torah reading and the Haftorah, we're going to get in now, we do the Mishabara.
Right.
So we'll get this. About the time that we're all ready to come back, and actually somebody showed up here for sure, I don't want to tell you who it was. But we'll tell you when we're having services live again. It won't be before the air conditioning's fixed. But now there are a lot of people out there who need a prayer. Let's give them one.
מי שברך אבותינו בקורא ברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. מי שברך אמותינו בקורא ברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing, with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
And now,
We're going to say the last paragraph on page 147 148 is a prayer for our country. We did lose a soldier this week. There was the American casualty, Army Sergeant Christopher Wesley Curry, who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Let's keep him in mind as we say this for our country. May this land, under your providence, be an influence for good throughout the world, uniting all people in peace and freedom, helping them to fulfill the vision of your prophet. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they experience war anymore. And let us say, Amen. Lo yisagoy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisagoy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. V'nomar Amen. Makor Chaim, source of all life, we ask for a quick end to hostilities around the world, the swift and safe return of our young men and women to their homes, and the quick finding of a cure and treatment for the diseases that are keeping us apart. And let us all say,
Amen.
Page 149, a prayer for the state of Israel. Avinu shel b'shamayim, tzor Yisrael v'go'olo, barech medinat Yisrael, reshit smichat gulatenu, hagen aleha be'evrat chastecha, ufros alecha sukat shlomecha, ushlach orcha v'yamicha l'rosheha sareha v'yoetzeha, v'taknim be'etzat tova milfanecha. Hazek yidei miginei eretz kodshenu, v'anchilem Eloheinu Yeshua, v'yater nitzachon te'atrem, v'natata shalom ba'aretz, v'simchat olam liyoshveha, v'nomar Amen. And now, for all you astrologists out there, we'd like to have you here, but one of the next best things is Zev.
A close number 2. Ashrei Yoshvei Ve'itecha Od Yehalelu Chasela.
Ashrei ha'am shekacha lo, Ashrei ha'am sh'Adonai Elohav.
Tila leDavid Aramimecha Elohai HaMelech V'abracha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
B'chol yom avachecha v'alala shimcha li'olam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai Me'olam Yehud V'ligdulato Ein Cheker.
Dorli shabach ma'asecha u'gvuratecha yagidu.
Hadar Gehivod Hodecha V'divrei Nivladecha Azicha.
Be'ezuz norotecha yomeru gedulatcha saprena.
Seicher Rav Divrei Abi U'Betzid Gadecha Yiranenu.
Chanun v'rachum Adonai erech apayim ugdal chased.
Tov Adonai lahakol v'rachamav al kol ma'asav.
Yeruch Adonai kol ma'asecha v'chasidecha yivachucha.
Kivon malachutecha yomeru gvuratecha yidabeirel.
Lehodia livnei ha'adam gevurotav u'chivod hadar machuto.
Malachutecha malchut kol olamim u'memsadecha b'chol dor v'dor.
Somech Adonai l'cho hanoflim v'zokef l'cho hakfufim.
Hine kol elecha yisabiru v'atanoten lahem et achlam b'ito.
Poteach et yadecha u'masbiya l'cho charotzon.
Tzadik Adonai b'chol deracha v'chasid b'chol ma'asav.
Karov Adonai l'cho korav l'chol asher yikru v'emet.
B'zod nimeya v'yaseh v'yet shavata mishma v'yoshim.
Shomer Adonai et kol ovav v'et kol rishayim yashmir.
Tilad Adonai daber bi v'varech b'basar shem kol sholel lam ba'ed. Anachnu nivarecha me'ata v'yad olam. Hallelujah.
And we'll close off our Erzatz Torah service with Eitz Chaim He.
Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati ahoda zavu. Eitz Chaim He v'machazek ima v'domecha me'ushar dirachem Adonai Eilecha v'nashuva Chodesh Chodesh Yameinu Chodesh Yameinu Kikeh
And now, on page 155, we have the Chatzi Kaddish that ends the Torah service and takes us into the Musaf.
Yigadav Yigadav Shemei Rabba
Amen.
Yalamad Yivrach Yerudei V'yamelech Malchutei B'chayecha V'yomecha V'chayidechu B'Yisrael
Israel.
Ba'agala Ba'agala V'vizman Gari V'imrel
Amen.
Yesh Mei Rabba Mivorach Li'olam Olam Elmaya Yidbarach Yidbarach Vishtabach Vidbar Vidman Vidnasi Vidadar Vidale Vidala Shemere Kudishah
Brechu.
Vila Mika Bilachada Vishirada Tushbechata Vinechemata Tamira Bialma Vimrel Amen.
We will pray together for the Musaf Amidah, page 156b, and 157 for the Kedusha, and then we'll finish silently from 158 through 161.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibur v'Hanora El Elyon Kamel Chasadim Tovim v'Ganei HaGahom V'Zocher Chasdei HaMahot V'Mevi Goel Livnei Bneihem למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ופקיד מושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופקיד שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מלחם איתים אתה רב להושיע מוריד אתה מחכה חיים בחסד בחיים איתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורבך עולים ומדיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מלחמך בגבורו ומידו מלך מלך ממית ומחיה ומשמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני בחיי המתים
157.
נעריצך ונגישך כי זאת צייה שר וקודש המקישים שמך בקודש ככתוב היה נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ויאמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבודו יבוהדם לעולם משריתיו ושרים זה לזה חיים מקום כבודו ילמדם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני במקומו ממקומו ויבן ברחמים ויחונם יחדים שמו הערב בבוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים ביום שמע אומרים שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד אלוהינו אבינו מלכנו birachama, birachama, birachama. Sheni, 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 linei gochai, yolachem leilohim.
Ani Adonai Elohechem.
V'divri gojecha katuv lemor, im lo
Lo
charanai
charanai
leolam,
leolam,
Elohai
Tzion,
tziyon,
Ledor
ledor
vador,
hallelujah.
hallelujah.
Ledor vador agid golecha, lenetzach netzach im nushadecha nagdish, v'shivcha chalohein mipin lo yamus elamed. Ki el melch gadol v'kadosh ata, baruch atah Adonai.
Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo.
Ha'el HaKadosh.
We end the Musaf and head into our concluding prayers on page 181 with Kaddish Shalem.
Yigdav yigdav shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Rabba nivrachu teva mechach teva chaychod mechod v'chedach beit Yisrael. V'aglav izman kabriv v'yimrel. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mivorach. Ya'olam ulam me'amayah yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishabach v'yitbarach v'yinaseh v'yidarav v'yidarav shemei kodesha.
B'richu.
Elam yigam echadav v'yishvadav v'chadav v'nechvadav v'miram v'nama v'yimrel. Tid gabel sodan v'adan v'chag Yisrael. Kada on mishmaya v'yimrel. Ish l'blo min shemaya v'chayim alinu v'akol Yisrael v'yimrel.
Amen.
Oseh shalom imrama. Uyazeh shalom aleinu. Ve'alga Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Yazeh shalom. Yazeh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'alga Yisrael. Yazeh shalom. Yazeh shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ve'alga Yisrael. Ve'imru. Amen.
And Ein Keloheinu, page 182.
Ein Keloheinu, Ein Gadonenu, Ein Gemalkeinu, Ein Gemoshienu, Michelaheinu, Michadonenu, Michemalkeinu, Michemoshienu. Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Atahu Shikniru, Avodeinu, Livanecha Gedoret Asami.
And 183, Elenu L'Shabeach.
Alina l'shabach l'adon hakol, l'atik de la l'yoser breshit, shelo sadik k'yaratzon, v'la'adam anak mishpachot adama, shelo sam chalkin l'kahem, v'gahur alina k'echol hamonam, v'anachnu karim, v'mishkachavim u'modim, livnei melech, malchi hamelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shehu Noter Shamayim ve'Yosei Haaretz, HaMashavi Karohu B'Shamayim Nimal, Shechina Duza, V'Gavei Mirahomim, Hu Eloheinu Einon. Kakatzu b'tzoratecha, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, v'nemar v'haya Adonai, l'melech ha'kol haaretz, v'yom ha'el, yeh Adonai echad, l'shema, l'shema, l'shema.
In solemn testimony to the unbroken faith which links one generation to the next, those in mourning or observing a yortzeit now continue to stand or rise to praise God's name with the words of the mourner's Kaddish. In this Siddur, it's on page 184. But first, yortzeits observed this week include Bernard Becker, Herman Versch, Rose Frankel, Sadie Kreischke, Morris Nettler, Ganya Shalev, Isidore Apter, Arline Carol Hunyu, Adolf Kimmel, Lena Lipman, Michael Roston, Regina Jerris, Alex Krongel, Ann Bertha Moskoff, Harris Schwartz, Sylvia DePerry, Morris Finkelstein, Justice Franks, Harry Geller, Ben Sreberg, Alvin Jules Weinberg, Morris W. Weisbley, Pauline Winter, Sylvia Handler, Erwin E. Jackman, Lionel Kahane, Joseph Moss, Charles Weinberg, Herbert Weissoff, Morris Bernstein, Edith Cohen, Ruth Dvorin, Frida Anton, Myra Kahane, Kolia Sikoff, Anya Siegel, and Simon Weintraub. Mourner's Kaddish is on page 184, and if you were here, I would be telling you that if you're near someone saying Kaddish, feel free to stand next to them to support them.
Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabah.
Amen.
V'alma divrach dirute v'yamlich malchute v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael b'agala u'bizman kari v'imru.
Amen.
Yehi shemei rabah mevarach le'olam u'lomei maya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh v'yit adar v'yit aleh v'yit halal shemei d'kudishah.
Brechu.
Le'ila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata d'amiran bi'alma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'miramav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen. Now, if you'd like to rise for Kiddush, the opportunity is yours.
And right before I say Kiddush, I just wanted to share with you a little story. Many of you have heard this before, but I'll share it again. So I was in Palm Desert visiting family, and I picked up this little jacket, actually at a thrift store. So I wore it to shul one day, and as you know, I'd like to not dress nicely when I come to shul. So anyway, this particular day, although I happened to forget my talit, so I walked into what we call our alcove, and there's the rack of talits in there, and I saw this one. I'm like, wow, a brown talit. Who would have known? So I put it on. At first I was a little hesitant. I wondered, well, does this belong to someone in the congregation? So I kind of scoped it out, and I thought, okay, you know what, if someone says, hey, that's my talit, I'll give it back to them.
Well, yeah.
So I put it on, I'm wearing it, and then I discovered, one of you, it might have been Charlene Schwed, it might have been Rebecca Weisbuck, I can't remember. But you mentioned that Jean Franklin actually put this talis, she made this talis, she handmade this talit, which I thought was fantastic. So whenever I wear this jacket, fortunately I still find it in the rack. I'm glad none of you took it this morning. And, and anyway, here we are. So thank you, Jean, and it'll be in the rack after I leave today.
We miss
So,
you.
with Kiddush. V'shamiru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asod et ha-Shabbat, l'dorot amrit olam, be'eni u've'menei Yisrael oti, li'olam gishesh yamim, asad Adonai, et ha-shamayim v'yadaretz, u'vayam ha-shvi, Shabbat v'yi nafash, Hakim Berach Adonai Yom HaShabbat V'Hakadoshehu Savrayim Arnan Rabbanan Rabotai
L'chaim.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Borei Bri HaGafen.
Amen. I know I'm on. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim.
Amen.
Okay. Potech et yedecha masbir lecho chai ratzon birshut Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min ha'aretz.
Amen.
Nothing like a little salt in bread. Okay. Well, what announcements do we have for the crowd today, Zev?
Well, I think we have cyber gathering, a Zoom gathering, right, on Thursday at 6:15?
Thursday at 6:15, the Temple Beth Emet Zoom happy hour.
Exactly. So slide on up to your computer or your smartphone and come join us. It is a lot of fun. And we just have a good time, you know, seeing each other and just saying hello.
And one of the most entertaining things is when the mutes are all taken off and we try to sing together. It's like this complete chaos. I love it. It's like being here.
Exactly. Also, like Rabbi mentioned, next Erev Shabbat, that is next Friday night, we will be doing a live stream service at 6 o'clock, right?
6 o'clock, like we
6
usually
o'clock.
do, yeah.
So like they used to say on television, I know Rabbi Berman, Rabbi Kiefer used to like to say this kind of thing, you know, same bat channel.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Exactly, we'll be here. All right, and with that,
Okay, with that, we have to wear capes now. All right.
well, maybe Gene Franklin made a cape out there somewhere.
Yeah,
for us.
maybe. We'll take a look.
Okay.
We're on page 187.
Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra v'yein nasa v'chefzo kol Hazai melech Shimo nikra Hazai melech Shimo nikra v'yacharei givlot hakol levado imloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yiyeh b'tifara
B'tifara
V'hu echad v'yein sheni lehamshilo leachbira v'lireshi v'litachli v'lo ha'oz v'ha'misra v'lo ha'oz v'ha'misra v'hu evi v'chai gali v'tzor chevli v'yitzara v'hu nizi Umanasi, binad gasi, biyom mekra, binad gasi, biyom mekra, biyado, avkid ruchi,
Tishan V'Yahira V'Imruchi V'Yati Adonai Li V'Lo Ira Adonai Li V'Lo Ira. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.